I coach a lot of classes still.
Yeah.
So like it's hard. I notice there's like majority of people can't really. They struggle to get to that point.
Yeah, for
in
sure.
In a group setting, I mean, it's probably easier in a
You know what
setting.
it is? Make yourself vulnerable in front of them. Right? So, again, goes back more towards coaching philosophy. I've had classes where people just start breaking down in the middle of classes. I have classes where people get angry and burst out. There's always reasons, external factors to this, right? Listen, dude, you don't want to have fucking a class of 15 women and 7 of them start crying on your shoulder and you're like, oh my God, what am I doing now? You know what I mean? Like, that's rough too. Always remember, the whole point is what we're trying to accomplish here is make people happy and confident about themselves. Make people love themselves, right? And not even love. I always say it's happiness, right? Because you can love others and that's always a service. Doesn't mean that you're happy inside, but you want to show love to everybody because you're trying to help everybody except for yourself. So you could be the most lovable person, but still be depressed inside. So the whole key here is you're trying to create happiness within each and every individual that comes to your gym. So what do? You start to create a class where you go, hey guys, let's talk about the workout. I always put Fran just because it's a simple CrossFit workout that we all seem to hate and detest at the same time, right? But it could be a sandbag carry, sandbag squat workout. Let's talk about the workout today. What is the goal for you guys today? What's going to make you feel accomplished with this workout today? Right? And you'll have that one dude's like, not doing it. Like, cool, man, what do you want to do? You want to do like a bench press bro sesh? Like, let's have a conversation. You don't want to do it. What's the reason you don't want to do it? There's nothing wrong with it. You want to go do a bro sesh, go do a bro sesh. One of our coaches has a guy that, you know, wants to have his own time. So he literally has little coupons. He has 6 coupons for the month that he gets to come in and go to the coach and be like, hey, I'm doing my bro sesh today. And he literally goes and just does bench press, bicep curls, tricep extensions, goes home because that makes him happy. Why are we to deny that person that happiness? So with class settings is, all right, guys, so what's the goal for today? Do you guys want to come up with individual goals and individual wins for the class? Or do you guys want to do like as a group, should we try and do some sort of massive win, right? Let's say it's an AMRAP of sandbag carries and sandbag squats. As a class, why don't we all set ourselves a win of nobody's going to drop the sandbag in these 8 minutes? Now we're all kind of struggling and fighting together towards that, which is why we all love CrossFit, because we all get to suffer together. We all get to fight for each other and be part of something bigger, right? So now we can actually start approaching it that way, right? But then you notice that Susie walked in and she's almost on the brink of tears, and you've known Susie for a while and her dog's old. I know this because my dog just lost a tooth, her dog just lost a tooth, and she started crying because he's getting older. I was like, well, he's not going to get younger, right? I can't relate to that, but for her, it's like a massive thing, right? So now I know that Susie walking in, dog's been getting older, has been going to the vets, maybe the dog just passed away, that I put it down. Maybe for her, the goal is, hey, you're in here, that's pretty fucking massive. Like, I know you probably don't want to be here, but I know that this is your escape place, and now you don't have to think about your dog for the next 20 minutes. Or this is where you get to pay respect to your dog by suffering for this workout. What do you think Murph is and all the hero was, right? You're suffering for some other people. You're trying to do something greater out of yourself. So now we can approach it that way as well, right? And you have another dude that just freaking won the lottery or something and he's super ecstatic. And so what's the win for him is you're buying drinks for everybody because you won the lottery. But what's the win for him, right? Now we can actually start, you have that young kid that always wants to just kill himself and be better than everybody. Bro, I'm going to challenge you today. You don't get to drop that sandbag and you get the 180. It's like, fuck. Yeah, but I believe in you. Don't drop it. And if you drop it, everybody else gets a consequence. And all of a sudden the kid that has the ego's like, oh, fuck, don't drop it, dude. And now we can actually start playing on everybody's personality types. It allows us to understand more about, the different personality types and the people that come in and the people that you mesh with and the people you don't. I had, at least 7 to 8 people that my personality with them would just fucking clash every time. And rather than just clashing with them, I was like, all right, so what is it that I'm not accepting about you that's making me clash with you, right? So I had a guy, didn't know my wife and I were dating at the time. We had just started dating, but it was like the underground dating because we were the gym member thing. It gets complicated. Starts asking my wife out. And my wife's like, I'm dating Richard. And then the next day walks in and tells my wife, Richard doesn't know how to coach double unders. Don't listen to him. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Seriously. So I just sat down with him. I was like, hey, dude, is there a beef that we have here or what's going on? Because I feel like we clash a lot. So what is it that's going on? Do you feel insecure about the way I coach, or do you feel insecure about maybe what you know in the gym and you want to know more? Because I'm more than happy to, educate you. I would love to make you feel more powerful than I am. You are equally as powerful as I am. I am not an elitist. I am just a humble trainer. So if you need me to educate you, I'm more than happy to educate you, man. I'm sure I can learn a fuck ton from you because you run logistics in the military. Like, we could both learn from each other. What's the animosity here? And now you change the conversation. Now this guy goes, holy shit, I guess you weren't such a big dickwad, huh? I am an asshole, but I'm not a dickwad. Yeah, but you know what I mean? But now we can approach it a different way. It's like when you're going out and people want to start fights at a bar. I'm like, hey, I'll buy you a drink, dude. Let's just go have drinks. There's no need to fight. Let's just hang out and have a good time. So now we can start changing the conversation. We can actually start understanding more about each person that comes in, especially during classes, because they can get hard. And then you have that negative Nancy that always walks in, and you're like, go join 24-Hour Fitness because you're not in my gym, because it's just, you're bringing everybody down. But it requires us to be better as coaches, which it should be in the first place. We should be better. It shouldn't just be either a weekend seminar or read a book and pay $500 to take a test, and now you're a certified personal trainer. We should have an apprenticeship. We should be able to understand people on a much deeper level, so that whether you have a depressed person, an ADHD person, whoever comes into your gym, you should be able to coach them. A professional athlete to a grandma. And there's no reason they shouldn't train in the same class. And the athlete should be able to bring up the, grandma in the physical standpoint, and grandma should be able to give life lessons to the athlete on the mental standpoint. So everybody should be able to get along. Sounds good? Solid, guys.